She's a local hero making a global difference, and we're going to find out why she is the recipient of the 2013 Global Changemaker Award. Nadha Hassen is here. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
You're so young. How could you be making such a difference so early in your life? How old are you?
I'm 23.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long have you been working with the Africa's Children, Africa's Future Foundation?
So I actually started with Africa's Children, Africa's Future in 2011. So
Not that long ago.
Not that long ago, but I've been working with children and youth for a while now. So it's been about 5-6 years. And that's really what got me interested in addressing health issues for children and youth.
I know that ACAF, they do a lot of work with people who are suffering from AIDS, right? The impact that AIDS and HIV is having on Africa's children, is that right?
Right. So we do work here in Toronto as well as in Dar es Salaam in Tanzania.
Wow.
And so over there we've actually got the Orphan and Vulnerable Children Support Program, which is really a program targeted for child-headed households that are affected by the AIDS epidemic.
Just to hear you say that, child-headed households.
Exactly.
No adults left.
I can't even imagine having to lose your parents and then be in charge of your siblings and then trying to make a life for yourselves. So this program really is sort of a sustainable way to address a lot of the issues that are going on. So I think it was a great program when I first heard about it, and that's what really got me interested.
And so what is it? Tell me a little bit about the Global Changemaker Award, and then we'll talk about how you won it.
Okay, so it's a celebration of International Development Week, which has been running this whole week up until tomorrow. And so by the Ontario Council for International Cooperation, in partnership with CETA. So it really is about bringing together, this year there are 8 amazing young people, I got to meet them, and our nominating organizations. And so it really is about, it's a campaign to show people that young people can get involved and that there are these great organizations that actually come together, each playing a unique role in international cooperation.
You know, it's interesting, whenever I talk to someone who's won an award, they're always so impressed by what the other nominees were doing. They don't quite understand why they ended up receiving the award. Did you ever feel like that?
It's true. It's absolutely true. When I heard, I was just sort of like, really? Like, I mean, I'm so happy, I'm so glad, because it's amazing work that Africa's Children, Africa's Future does. And I really think it's a testament to the work that they do and the fact that they give me such a great role to play in the organization.
So what do you do? What did you do to win this award? How did you impress them?
So they gave me the opportunity to work in a number of different areas. And so one was actually here in Toronto, there's a program called You + Me = We, which is really an arts-based workshop program where we go into high schools and really talk about some of the social and biological issues related to HIV/AIDS, and really about breaking down the myths and breaking down stigma. I think that as a young person in Toronto, I think that we don't really think of HIV and AIDS as something that's in our community. And I think that's a myth that needs to be dispelled. It's a global public health issue, and we all really need to be aware of it.
Wow. So what are you going to do now? You've been recognized. I'm sure that done nothing but just fire you up even more, right? What's next for you?
Absolutely. So I'm doing my master's in public health right now, but I'm continuing my work with ACAF outside of the office, and I'm really hoping to continue getting involved in more global health issues.
Have you been to Africa? Have you been on any of these programs?
I have not. So I have worked out of the Toronto office, and I think that's part of the sustainability issue, right? I think that we really need to think about where can we make a difference, and if we can do it in our own community, I think that's great. That's even better, and it's more sustainable.
That's right. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of need just here in Toronto, there's a lot of need.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, you weren't born in Canada, is that right?
No, I wasn't.
Tell me about your journey here.
So I was born in Saudi Arabia, and I grew up in the United Arab Emirates. So it's been a little bit of a journey. I'm Sri Lankan Canadian, so
So the snow just feels, you just think of it as sand, right?
No, I love snow though.
Do you really?
I absolutely love snow. I mean, I know today is maybe a bit much, but I think maybe it comes from growing up in the desert. Maybe that's why I love it so much.
Well, yeah, you have a childlike enjoyment of it probably, right? Because it's so different.
I've been been here for 5 years, but still.
There you go. So after your master's, do you imagine yourself doing this professionally?
I definitely want to continue being involved in nonprofit organizations and really looking at how, I think every type of organization has a unique role to play. So it's really about bringing together different groups of people who are focused in different sectors and different areas and really coming together.
Love it. Well, you are a mover and a shaker, and we're so happy to have you on the show today. Thanks. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck to you in the future.
Thanks.
For more information, ocic.on.ca and ac-af.com. When we